Hi guys, so today's video is going to be on how I made this amazing pumpkin pie recipe. It's pretty quick and simple. There are different ways to cut this recipe shorter if you do not have that much time. But if you want to, you can make your own pumpkin puree, which I will be showing you guys how to do here. But obviously canned puree will work just fine, but we have this pumpkin and so I wanted to use it for baking, so that's what I did. And this is a very large pumpkin, so there is a ton of, this made like a ton of pumpkin puree. I believe pumpkin puree does not last very long in the fridge, but I put them in little frozen bags and froze them, and they last up for 6 months. So I will be having some pumpkin items to show you guys here on this channel. So if you really like pumpkin flavored stuff, make sure to subscribe to this channel. But anyway, you now just want to start by cutting your pumpkin up and then taking the seeds and all of that out. And if you want to, you can save the seeds for roasted pumpkin seeds, which we were going to do, but they ended up just sitting in the fridge, and so I threw them away. So yeah, that's what ended up happening. But if you want to make, if you like roasted pumpkin seeds and stuff like that, you can make your own at home ones, and I'm pretty sure it's like pretty simple to do. But anyway, that's a side note. Now you just want to salt the pumpkin with some sea salt. This is just to help get the juices flowing when it's in the oven and baking. You want to have your oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and you want to bake the pumpkin for 35 to 40 minutes. And you can check the doneness with a fork or a knife, and you guys will see. I'll check it on camera so you guys can see what that looks like. But yeah, once that's finished baking, just let it cool before you start to puree it so you don't burn yourself. Now you just want to add your pumpkin to a food processor and puree it until smooth, which will take a couple of seconds. Make sure you check it though, because you may think it's pureed, but it's not. So make sure you mix through it and make sure there's not any clumps in it or anything like that. And make sure you don't take off any of the pumpkin skin like I have a couple times, so it doesn't get in the puree. But yeah, that is all you have to do for the pumpkin puree. Now I'm going to show you guys on how to make the dough. First, you just want to whisk your dry ingredients into a medium-sized bowl, and then once you finish doing that, you want to add your cubed cold butter to your mixture as well. And you can use I think it's called a pastry cutter for this, or a fork, or your hands. I started off with a fork, but that was not getting me anywhere, so I decided to use my hands. So that's, I would say, the easiest way to do this, but do it however you would like. Once you have your butter and your dry mixture crumbled up nicely, you're going to add cold water to the mixture, and make sure you add it little by little so that you don't over water the dough and it's like watery and a mess. So make sure you take your time with this, and you just want to keep mixing it until it forms a dough, which you guys will see. And then you're going to add this, or cover it with some plastic wrap, and then add it into the fridge. while we start on our actual pumpkin pie mixture. First, you want to start by adding your sugars to a medium-sized bowl, and then your melted butter, and mixing that until it's combined. And then you're going to add your eggs to this mixture as well. Then you want to add your vanilla extract and milk and mix that as well. Make sure to not mix it wildly or the milk will go sloshing everywhere. And then you're going to add your pumpkin puree, pumpkin pie spice, and maple syrup. And that is going to be it for the pumpkin pie filling for this pie. The next step is just to take your pie crust out of the fridge and then roll it out on a floured surface. And this pie makes 2 pies, so yeah, it's very simple to do this. You can decorate the outside of the crust however you like. I just kind of like pinched the dough between my fingers to make this little effect, so which you guys will see in a little bit. Once your pie is done baking at the oven, make sure you let it cool completely before cutting and serving. And that is it for today's recipe. Let me know in the comments if you tried it out, and let me know how you liked it. I will see you guys next week with my next video. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and also follow me on my Instagram, which will be linked in the description. See you guys later. Bye.